Alright, gonna come in for a landing as best I can in the MU-2 60B Bravo. Turn these labels off. I don't think I need them. Traffic global labels. Alright. So I am fast. And trying to pull that throttle back. Alright. Looks like I got to bring the condition back a little to slow down here. Alright, let's get some gear down. That might help me. Oh, the gear is loud. Anyway, getting the gear down might help me get down. Now I want to keep that sight picture because I am doing a VFR landing. Frame rate a little trouble, but I don't think it's the airplane. Alright, I don't see my red package, so I'm high on the glide slope, so let me allow it to come down a little faster. And look at my airspeed, way too fast. And yeah, so I'm gonna bump this one. You're up. Go around power. Hit the go around button. Gears retracted. Let's look at the lights in the front. Let's see if they're in or out. Lights are out. Alright, so let's get those lights in just for the practice. Alright, so this is off and this is retract. Oh, look at my climb rate, way out of sync here. Well, a lot different than I wanted to do there. All right. I think I probably need to tweak my throttles a little bit. But this is an interesting airplane to fly, and that's what makes it fun. Especially if you attempt to hand fly it, because of all the aircraft that I have, all the GA prop and turboprop aircraft that I have, this one fly differently than any other, and that's what makes it such a great aircraft to fly. And even in real life pilots can attest to the same thing, that it flies differently. In fact, there's a guy who has a YouTube channel. I think his channel name is Marquise 60B. I'm butchering it just because I don't remember it, but I'm gonna look it up, and that way I make sure I give you the right information. There you go. Now you can see what I'm looking at. Okay, but I can't see where I'm flying. Alright, that's his channel, MU-2 60 Marquise, and he actually has done some things to help dial in the correct settings for this aircraft. In fact, check out his channel. I don't think he's posted any sim videos in the Marquise yet, but he certainly has some real world videos posted, and I'm believe, I'm not going to say I'm sure, but I believe he will be posting some sim videos as soon as the Marquise everything get dialed in by the developer, fully corrected. correctable. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, so I am just doing some touch and goes. That's the plan. All right, let me turn back towards the airport. I'm at 3,000 feet, so I can get down, but I don't need to dive. And this is, incidentally, a really fast aircraft. Um, let's see, there's my airport. And now, this guy doesn't turn like most aircraft. It use spoilers to turn rather than ailerons. Let me see if I can't show you what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna zoom in, and so you see how I'm spoiling the air to make those turns. So there's my airport. All right, so let me try and stabilize this guy for an approach here. Now, I want to slow down. And looks like the way to slow down is to do a long approach. So I am gonna abandon this attempt here and go back out so that I can do a much more shallow descent. And by doing a much more shallow descent, hopefully I can do a better job at holding, at slowing letting the aircraft slow down. But in real life, she's a fast aircraft. She's just naturally fast. All right, so the head 050, coming in on 23, which is the reciprocal of 050. So I should be outbound, okay. Get down to about 15 when I start my approach. All right, so I'm gonna pull my throttles all the way back and go ahead and make that turn up. Man, look at that. I'm back up to 2,000. Okay, so go ahead and make this turn back towards the airport. Try not to gain in altitude. Coming around to 2-3. I don't want, yeah, kind of off on my lineup here. So, all right, that's 1,500, and I want to try to do about 500 feet a minute. All right, pull all this all the way back. Oh, look at my airport, way over there now. Lordy, lordy, lordy. I tell you, this guy is something to hand fly. Okay, let's see if we can get 500 feet a minute. A little low, but I did want to come in a little low. All right. And I'm still not slowing down the way I want to. All right, let's drop the gear. Let's see if the drag slows me down any. Slowing down a little bit. Let's see if I can pull these throttles back to 2.0. I think that's as low as I can actually get them. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and drop some flaps. More flaps. Trying to go into beta, which doesn't seem to be happening. Oh well. It's gonna take some practice to get used to this guy. I guarantee you that much. Now, I was pretty much getting used to it in X-Plane 11. This is the X-Plane version, X-Plane 12 version. But when X-Plane 12 came out, I abandoned all of my X-Plane 11 aircraft and started flying aircraft that was ready, X-Plane 12 ready exclusively. And this one just became X-Plane 12 ready. Bring this down to taxi. And trust me, this guy would have to have ceramic brakes because I really do spend a lot of time on them. All right, guys, so that's just messing around with the MU-2, just trying to get reacquainted, and don't feel like I did very well. Let's see. Winds are calm. Let's see if we can make a takeoff from the let's see if we can't take off from 5 right here. Let's see. All right, so I'm gonna put in 20 notches of flaps, and now I've got to do something to get a lot better on being able to pull this thing down get it over the hump. There's a click spot that you have to find, and I got a key map. I am not finding that click spot at all. Let's try this. Yeah, I'm not finding it to get it down into the reverse. And you can see the ghost, what I'm doing with the throttles by looking at the ghost. Let's see. And you know, now I can't see that my unfeathered. Okay, yeah, they're working. All right. Something wasn't working all that time. I'm struggling. and something just wasn't working. Think maybe I had my think maybe I had my sim focused on another monitor. So even though I was pressing the key on my keyboard, it was sending that key stroke command to a different program rather than the sim. So that was why I was struggling, and that's why I couldn't get beta. All right, so ooh, what I'm doing is I'm taxiing in beta, because taxiing in flight idle, she will run away like a bat out of you know where. All right, so the airport is all mine, so I'm not gonna worry about any of that stuff. All right, get in the pilot seat, and lights are retracted. Let's get them on. Beacon, no smoking, seatbelts, no fasten seatbelts, nav. I don't need nav, but I do need strobes when I take the runway. Got the runway now, and so let's let's just practice here. Let's just practice. Let's learn this aircraft. Now, I just installed this airplane, so I really have not spent any time with the manual getting reacquainted with it. So that's why I am gonna title this video as "Messing Around in the MU." All right, so these guys are gonna go to 4, and right now, for some reason, I'm in the GNS version. I can't seem to get my reality GTN to work, but that's okay. For what I'm doing today, I don't need it. All right, so 20 degrees of flaps, lights are on. I'm off the locks, and let's give it some throttle. My throttles are not calibrated evenly. All right, and let's hold it down the center of the runway. That would be helpful. All right. I'm not sure what my rotation is. I'm gonna rotate at 100 here. And let's see, I need to be really gentle. Okay, positive rate gear up. I need to be really gentle on what I'm doing with the yoke. Let me just turn the yoke on. So I need to see how little input it take, and with all the other aircraft that I fly, I make inputs like so and like so, and that just get me all off. Let's see, now I'm not flying my head and not flying the runway head here. All right. So I tell you what, let's just fly the circuit here. 5,000 feet a minute. Flaps retract. Flaps up. Fully retracted. And and I am flying VFRs, so I'm not looking exclusively at the instruments because I'm trying to learn what the sight picture is in this airplane. The trim here. Slow down. Yeah, I got to work on my on getting my throttles to be a little bit better behaved. All right. So I'm gonna fly 230. So right now I'm flying kind of away from the airport, which probably ain't a bad idea since I got to make a turn. Now, I am flying, what, 170 knots, and I'm basically not giving the aircraft, let's see, let me just dial my power back as far as I can. So I'm getting a little better, a lot better than I was when I first started. I've got a message in the upper left-hand corner from Fly with Lure, so something's misbehaving. And you can see how gentle I am on the yoke. That's why I turn it on. There's my airport coming into view, so let's see what I need to do to line up. Now, one thing let's see if I can get back up a little higher. I'm in flap range. One thing that I don't have to worry about, ooh, I have to give it a little bit more power. One thing I don't have to worry about in the, let's see, get this gear down. I never did retract my lights, so they should be okay. It's loud. Let's see if we got a headphone jack that we can, well, it's not a good idea to look for it on final, is it? Okay, so yeah. Let's see if we make this landing. My bad, I'm way off. So at this point, I'm so close to the runway that I probably would want to balk this landing here, but I'm going to try to salvage it. All right, gears down. Let's throw in some flaps. Got 5. Ooh, whoa. Got to pay attention to what we're doing here. All right, 100. All right, so now I should be able to find beta. Got beta. 60 knots, come out of beta, and get on the brakes. And that's what I do in most other planes. Well, I'm off the lot, so I don't need to give it that much torque. And one of my throttles is still showing 25. Yeah, that throttle wouldn't come back for some reason, so I don't know if that was hardware or software. But messing around in the MU, guys. Hope you enjoyed seeing me balk a bunch of stuff. But yeah, so this airplane is available at X Aviation, and if it's just been released for X-Plane 12, it's a great airplane. So why don't you run out and grab it for yourself? Support the developer who spent so much time and effort bringing us these highly complex and very well modeled aircraft with pretty deep simulation. At some point on my Frank White channel, I will do a full video doing a full flight on this thing. I may title an introductory flight depending on how well I do. Anyway, all right, guys, until next time.
Y'all come back now. Cheers.